Hi, Starseeds. I hope you're all doing well. Hop into this Ascension Energies reading to see how the new moon, which just so happens to also be a solar eclipse, stationed in the Aries constellation, will be coming into play for us from the help of the messenger and mentor of our young starseed consciousnesses, that being the moon. Let's go ahead and delve into first what the new moon is and what it's here to do for the Starseed Ascension Collective whenever it's present as our temporary guide before we begin the actual reading, it being more on the lines of a quick 2-card energy transmission rather than the usual full thing, in order to match where we bona fide Starseeds now are collectively in this phase of the first ascension process, very soon closing worldwide, in our soul consciousness's full graduation from the entire first offered course. To begin, when the new moon is here and active for us, this is when the moon is in direct conjunction with the sun and appears completely invisible from the Earth's perspective. It is here to bring forth new beginnings, in order to remove us from stagnant periods, all forms of self-hatred, pity, unforgettable bad memories, oppressive limitations, starseed backfiring, or a broken, malfunctioned starseed living in reverse, chaotic bonds with parental figures or family members, confidence issues, memory loss inflicted by old Fey disease, perverted behavior patterns, shaky thought processes, phobias of all kinds, abnormal sleeping patterns, tendencies to self-sabotage, playing games or electronics too much, distractions of all kinds, money issues, or from chapters within the Starseed hero's journey that are ready to sort of implode on itself, which you may feel as great tension or stress within your solar plexus and heart chakra regions. When time is almost officially up on that phase, you're likely so done with by the time it hits. Closing down these chapters of karma that's available at the time as an effect, that's usually not even always yours, but your family's or lineage's BS that you're judging for pre-judgment day and putting a permanent stop to through your soul consciousness and energy body, which you will most certainly be rewarded for gratuitously from all the selfless service work you perform for your sector of life and history in eternal paradise on earth and beyond, by all of your much owed earnings getting tallied, kept, and distributed to you upon completion of these transmutative tasks for Mother Nature, her cause, and for yourself. Now, how cool does that sound, right? And lastly, the new moon is also here to send us what's known as light codes, or a form of a dissectable, downloadable liquid conscious light, or even soul food, or a love language I also call it, which enters right through our crown chakra, so it may seep into other areas of our body in need of upgrades, touch-ups, or performations from the ethers, majorly our light bodies included in this whole operation, that we can actually see and wear on the outside once integrated to full completion, earned, then ready to express. Also very cool, huh? It also provides us transcribable information on what to do and where to go next in the one direction of our lives, as well as in terms of maneuvering, upgrading, and progressing our souls to higher realms of bliss and unity without any help later after ascent graduation, or before any outsider has to tell us themselves at all. Even on more grounded levels, it is here to deepen us at the heart and mind level, peeling us back like the layers of an onion every single phase until we finally reach the core of who we truly are, who we truly want, what we truly want, where we've truly been, who we aspire to be, and who we've truly been all along, even since the beginning of time. Which I'm sure you will find was absolutely everything once you finally get here. Crying, the release of self-pity, apathy, emotional swings, drowsiness from the integration of energy, in which you should sleep as needed, the need to eat more from purging out the past, ironically making room for more within yourself for the future, wanting to see long-lost friends, even cutting ties with the new ones you replaced them with beforehand, feeling drawn or wanting to get into astrology, anything to feed your starseed soul, wanting or feeling this sudden need to stand out with talents or expression in more opportunistic and authentic ways, or even feeling nostalgic during this time frame because you're leaving it, either before, during, or right after, also tends to occur. Especially whenever it is in super mode, this bubble of opportunity or deadline for healing presents itself, or a super new moon in other words, really getting its point across, due to the massive strength and heftiness of the quantum portal commanding this upfront from its super nature and field of force. Consider it your commitment fee for the entrance and suffering. Automatically turning the old pages within your reality in the quantum plane as you shift forward through the boatmobile, quickly removing outdated or phony people out of resonance with your natural vibrational field from your life first class ticket, you bet. Causing even more false belief systems, lacking low vibrational timelines, misunderstood scenarios you just don't want, false light demons for the mind, and karma in general to rise up from your life due to the rate of speed your light bodies are traveling, the amount of force you like all of the baggage to leave you, and the thunderous force of the portal demon in charge of the whole thing, exercising the excess weight off of you in a panic state, causing all of this mention to sort of stir then fall out of you in addition, when it's over, in a sort of filtration system set up for completion of the deep clean, which will make you feel quite thin afterwards. If none of this purged, all these tethers to the low 3D realm, you will have no choice but to stay kept and bound to the limited matrix system of solitary confinement until it is not so solitary anymore, until cleaned. Us in-demand starseeds, choosing to help the world die and stay low 3D the longer we decide to withhold our talents from it and stay behind for whatever reason. But of course, it is your choice, although I feel that true starseeds have none. When it comes down to the solar eclipse aspect of it, which is just a burning eclipse my guys are saying, our witty, ironical, yet literal ironically fairy universe actually constructed this for it to literally mean to fly solo, which we will earn throughout the process of integrating from it. According to Google, and filtered with my intuition, a solar eclipse occurs whenever the moon passes between the sun and the earth, casting the moon's shadow on Earth like a spotlight and partially or fully blocking the sun's light in order to do this more peacefully and gracefully for our sacred dance. Whether solo, just like the solar eclipse theme in Persuasion, or tightly with the love of another, making this quite the auspicious time frame of special energy integration from the magical cracks you can feel opened within it, as it's here offering us magical potentials on the side to quench our witch nature that humans don't get just yet, you know? And that's just us starseeds. A great boost of empowerment also naturally comes from the moon's galactic etheric solar flares at this time, the whole event lasting for about 5 days after it originally starts, allowing us to hack into it to time travel if we need to, get rage out where needed, to whom needed to grab things from the etheric shopping center for our production if we can make it, to make quick drastic changes to our lives frivolously, almost at free will, and even more once you tap in to find out. It also has the ability to mourn for us where needed within our lives, which I find so interesting, and is offered as a way to help with the purging aspect of the purging ascension process. This will help to get the final emotional debris, since that's all there basically is left of it now, of the old paradigm off of our skin, the skin of our backs, the skin of our teeth, the skin of our hair, the skin of our fate, in order to ensure even more freedom, safety, security, and certainty in our place in the new Earth Star Kingdom for young souls, in which we say yes and accept all of these blessings offered to us at this time for our blessed ascension. To go forth and conclude, it being stationed in the Aries constellation is wrapping up our planets in this sector of ascension's ongoing consistent homework with this master of empowerment, among many other things he's great at, as we've done great work ourselves at utilizing his energy, applying his lessons, and standing up for ourselves in all areas we formerly struggled to, but shouldn't have necessarily needed to, before his entering the scene to do something about it. So, super job well done for passing and surpassing this incredibly important, rewarding stage of the Ascension School of Energy Processing, putting all areas good to use, as well as this profound stage of your life. And now all will notice. Now on to the next constellation. It's also wanting to offer even further surrender of support to us, with a great boost of stamina to get as much work done as you'd like to in a small window of time frame, just because we empowered, divinely authoric, experienced starseeds deserve to have this extra power at our request. For business is business and must get done, right? With all that being said and integrated, I think now's a great place for us to begin to honestly getting into the 2-card mini transmission. So don't drop yourself down and trust yourself in. The overachieving student that volunteered its understanding of the mission at hand to us is the 5 of Swords. Understanding galactic ways are the words I felt ruthlessly beaming from the card speaking, which is something we've most definitely earned from our dedication to the Starship mission we've been based to shift the rocks of the Earth into its higher state of being, its Israelite nature, to feed it to the Earth's God to reassure his mind of ground potency and safety. And now we have understood. And now we are more Israelite, rocking it all by ourselves, in our rock cells. Tremendous is the mission. And so it was Gargantua, pouring out our hearts to the hollow ocean, tithing up the seats to make sure we stay staffed up like this. The staff of righteous mighty, and now I'll take your magnetism. The mellow hearts may hope in now, and the cart was full. To top it all off, this occasion we've all been selected for together, the roundness of your heart will set you off. No more shall you be afraid to swim in the ocean you belong in anyway. Horus will see it so. 'Cause you smile way too prettily to be like that then. 'Cause the new ocean will support you now. And let it all fall out, baby, 'cause you want to. And you will be caught, Miguel, 'cause you were unforgotten, my nigga. And now your ocean is my ocean. Let it fall. And don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Here on my island, without Epstein. 'Cause I think we can do that. And now you can man a solar eclipse. Thank you for your participation, and join me next time for another gathering of this echo of our nature. Subscribe if you feel you receive a lot from these videos of mine. Comment down below if you have any questions, or would love to chat about what you've gathered here today. Donate to my PayPal if you feel you love to commune and say thanks, and I'll be back here with more enlightening videos for the Starseed Ascension Collective in the future. Goodbye for now.